Good morning, sexy, lovely, bad bitches, and other people. Mwah, if you're a good person, mwah, accept those kisses. It's fucking cold today, which means it's basically Christmas Eve, so let's talk about the holiday season. Now, I love giving Christmas gifts to people. It's my favorite fucking thing. I just have a bad history of it. An obnoxiously bad one, because I could put in a lot of effort on a gift and just totally be shat on. It's so funny to have gift giving as my love language, but then be surrounded by shitty, fucking, ungrateful, asshole people. I remember it was Christmas time when I was younger, and my sister basically. I was like, I should give her something nice to show that I am a nice, caring sister and that I want to prove that she doesn't have to hate me and that, I still care about her at the end of the day and love her. And I remember I schemed with my mom. I was like, ooh, she likes the color pink, right? Ooh, I found this tennis bracelet. It's really cute. It has all of these Christmas themed charms. I think she might really like it. Like, even though naively it's like, like she only would be able to wear a bracelet with like Christmas themed charms on it. Like, how often? But I don't know. A bitch like me, if I got a Christmas themed tennis bracelet with all these amazing like little hand blown artisan glass charms on it, and ooh, and real silk. Oh, I really shelled out for that gift and everything. I wanted it to be nice. Anyway, I remember giving it to her on Christmas, and she was just like, "Oh, I see. Thank you." And then just set it down. And then she never wore it. Yeah, that pissed me the fuck off. Woohoo! Another story that I find funny. I remember my younger sibling. He was like 4, 5, very young. I remember I thought to myself, because I was in middle school at the time, like sixth, seventh grade, like, they had like a raffle or stuff where you could get cool things out of like this toy bucket. And I thought to myself, oh, it's right before Christmas break. And even though my little brother's a little shit, I still love and care about him. I'm going to get him a gift that shows I love and care about him. There was this toy, I think it's called a Marvin's ladder. Look at Joseph's ladder. Wait, let me look it up. I looked it up. It's called a Jacob's ladder. And I remember I asked my teacher what it was. He's like, oh, it's just like some cool toy held together by ribbons. Like, it's like an optical illusion toy. I think you'll really like it. I said, ooh, I should give this to my younger brother then. Because surely there's not much that a 4-year-old could get on Christmas that would make him, like, not see this as total shit. I'm sure he would just be happy to get fucking anything from me. No! That was the exact same Christmas that, if I recall correctly, that little fucking boy got a PS3 or 4. He got a million Nerf swords, a million Nerf guns, tons of video games, and it just kept going and going and going. And it's like they it seems like it was on purpose. Either way, they're fucking stupid. But they went, yeah, we're gonna unpackage all the fucking obnoxiously huge, amazing, awesome gifts that this 4-year-old would go apeshit over. He's got machine guns, fucking Nerf machine guns. He's got and then and then they went, oh, and then the treats this gift from Tamia. Go ahead and open it. And then they just see this like shitty little wooden block ribbon toy. And my younger brother's like, "What's that?" And I said, "It's a toy. It's like a little optical illusion toy. I think you would like it. It's fun." And my family just stared at me like, anyway. And then and then they opened even more cool shit for him. Very awkward, very awkward. Yeah, and then what's even funnier is that afterwards, like a few hours later, on Christmas Day, he found me in private, or semi private, and he just said, "Hey, Tamia, your gift was not so good." You fucking asshole. And what makes it worse is that he then, for the rest of the year, he actually peeled the styrofoam off of his Nerf sword and beat the shit out of me with the bare plastic in the sword over and over and over every single day I came home from school. And my parents did nothing to stop it at all because they just were fucking assholes who just wanted to stay at home being fucking like tipsy off of wine and watching fucking Desperate Housewives, those fucking cunts. And then they wonder why we had a strained relationship for a while. And then they wonder why my grades were suffering. It's like, bitch, I'm getting beaten by a child the second I get home. And the second I even say something like, hey, Eric, knock it off. Or slightly push him away from me. Suddenly he wants to start screaming, crashing, and throwing. Fuck. And then And I didn't mean to trauma dump, but yeah, fuck those people. I'm happily estranged. Like, fuck those people. Anyway, if you can imagine, this is like a halfway humorous, halfway depressing video. My favorite topics. Huh. So, I remember one year for the holiday season, I specifically was like, I should get my mother a gift. I think it was just, I forget. I just was like, I should try to like mend this family together. Cause like, even though they were the ones doing really abusive shit to me unprompted, that was not fucking cool. I was like, I was specifically saving as much money as I could for my summer jobs to not like, so that if the second I turned 18 or even 17, I could boot the fuck out of there and run away if I needed to. I was naive. I thought $1,000 would work, but even then I had like a little extra over $1,000, and I was like, ooh, I should collab with my stepfather to get a really nice gift for my mother. My stepfather was a fucking cunt. In hindsight, I shouldn't have had him involved at all, but I told his grown ass, I was like 15 at the time, maybe 16. I told him, oh, hey, like, if I give you this money and then like you can help me order the gift, then like I can have like partial credit. You could take like half of the credit for this gift. I want to get her this really nice bracelet. Like he basically also told me about the bracelet in the first place because I was asking around. And she wanted this fucking bracelet that had all of the family names on it with all of our birthstones. And I thought, oh, okay, it seems like she really wants this. I'll pay for it and then we can both take partial credit because you gave me the idea and paid for shipping. He was like, deal. She opened that shit on Christmas morning, and I swear to God, I see so many similarities between her and my sister, and it's not funny. Because she opened the gift and said, oh, thank you, and put that shit to the side. Like, she did eventually, I think she tried to awkwardly, like, half heartedly hug me out of obligation. Jesus. Oh my God. Sorry. Sometimes it's been like a decade and then I unravel certain stories in my life and I'm like, this was a little bit more depressing than I realized. If I recall, she wore the bracelet, then threatened to beat my ass later in the day. But then again, I don't know. Her reasoning was decent ish. She was like, oh, Tamia, we found these used pads in your bedroom. How dare you? That's disgusting. And it's like, I put them in like a plastic sealed bag that I was planning to take out like later privately. She didn't like that. She found it disgusting. And if you're like, that is disgusting, well, I'll put it to you like this. The whole reason I was doing that was because she had this fucking rule where she didn't want pads to be thrown away in the garbage. It didn't matter if you, like, folded them up, put them in the wrapper, wrapped them in toilet paper, and put them all the way at the bottom of the trash can. She was a very aggressive, paranoid, weird woman. And she was always paranoid of shit, constantly. So I remember, so she probably just heard me in the bathroom once and was like, huh, I heard Tamia was in the bathroom way too long. It sounded like she was shuffling in the garbage. What the fuck is she hiding? And then she literally dug through the fucking trash, unprovoked, and then found, like, what she saw was a wrapped item and was like, ooh, what the fuck is this that she's hiding from me? She unwrapped it and found it was just a pad. And then now she's mad because, one, you didn't find out shit because I had nothing to fucking hide, bitch. I was a normal fucking teenage girl. Two, why? And instead of just being rational, like, okay, maybe I should actually trust my daughter more, she decided, fuck you, Tamia. No more putting pads anywhere in this household. Anywhere. Anytime you bleed out, you have to change your pad and then walk out in the middle of the night or during the daytime, all the way into the parking lot and physically toss your pads into the fucking recycling bin all the way across the fucking parking lot of our apartment building. She was a stupid bitch. And so that led to me doing some not so, yeah, honestly, in hindsight, that was the smartest thing I could do. It's like it didn't really leave a smell. Well, whatever. Fuck those people. All I know is she found that pad stash later in the day because my sister was just angrily like deep cleaning my room or the room or whatever. Because oh yeah, I forgot to mention a tidbit in the story. I'm debating on if I want to. Let's just say I remember after a while when I was younger of my sister pissing me off, I had a habit. I just kind of was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take one piece of jewelry from her jewelry box every time she makes me fucking extremely pissed. So I took two items. I took back that fucking bracelet that I got her years before on Christmas that she never fucking wore, because I figured she would never miss it, and it would make me feel better to at least have it again. And two, I stole what I thought was just some innocuous, like, shitty ass necklace from the Justice store. Or was it her senior ring? No, she wasn't a senior at the time. It was her. I think it was just like some necklace. Either way, I guess it was a necklace that was important to her because then she, on Christmas Day, I guess, like, people pissed her off and I guess she was like, I'm gonna fucking tear apart this room until I find the necklaces. She didn't find them under my pillow. She didn't find them in the places I stashed them, but she did find my bad stash. Ha ha ha. That was amusing. And then I remember my mom She told my mom found it, and then my mom was like, I'm trying to be really fucking nice today because it's Christmas, but I should punch you dead in your fucking face. And she threatened me. Not good. It took her like a whole like year or two before she actually changed the rule to like, oh, never mind, Tamia, you should be allowed to like put pads in the trash of the bathroom, your own personal bathroom, mind you, and be able to do that. Yeah, no wonder yeah. Shit. Sorry. This was supposed to just be this was supposed to just be a short little 4 minute video about gift giving. But then it just kind of reminds me about how weird and hell on earth that place was. It's like a multi-layered hell where it's like, congratulations, you got your period. You don't have a washing machine to wash your clothes. You're sweaty, and all your bed sheets are gonna stink even more now. And also, you can't throw out your pads normally. You're just, and also, you're always going to be abused. Not fun, not fun. Yeah, anyway, after that Christmas, I was like, I'm just giving up on this family. And I did. And then thankfully, the family gave up on itself. Everyone started celebrating Christmases everywhere else. Like, my sister would celebrate it with her boyfriends, my brother with his girlfriends, and then it would just kind of just be me depressingly at home, kind of quietly crying in my bedroom on Christmas Day. Just depressed as fuck, and miserable, and poor, not fun. My mom also just gave up on Christmas, like, especially when we were like she has this weird thing where sometimes she's on, sometimes she's off about Christmas. But I remember I was like as young as like fucking 11 or 12 when she first was like, oh, no more Christmas because y'all only want stuff from me. You never get me shit back. You never do anything back for me. And it's like, I hate to break it to you, bitch. You have a whole husband. Your husband could be going, hey, like, take out your anger on your husband for not being the one to go, hey, children who all don't have bank accounts, wallets, or money, and like can't do anything past like paper cards. Like, how about I take you to Target and give you each like a few bucks to spend on a gift for my lovable wife? He didn't do that shit, and she took it out on fucking kids. What a goddamn idiot. Uh. Anyway, next story. I remember it was Christmas, and I was hanging out with an ex who we will call Patrick number two, because he was the second Patrick I dated in a month of dating Patricks, and he was also the lesser Patrick, I'm gonna be honest. I remember it was Christmas Day. We went to his house together for Christmas dinner. I had pearl earrings, and I was poor as fuck because I basically thought I was gonna be homeless by New Year's due to a prearranged agreement with my mother to toss me out the fucking house by fucking New Year's. And so I was struggling with money really fucking hard, but I still wanted to try really hard to at least get him a nice gift. I made him a hand painted card with like an image of us when we hung out together on Halloween, of us in our costumes. I wrote a love letter on the back of it, at least like I tried. I got him a whole bunch of pins related to his music interests, his artists, his favorite artists, his political beliefs. I got him some bumper stickers for his car. I knew he liked coffee. I knew he liked this. I knew he liked that. It wasn't like, and I think I got him some candies as well. It was one of those gifts where it's like, I'm sorry, dude, I really didn't have any fucking money because I have maybe like fucking what, like $500 to my name or so, and I basically don't have any solid income, can't find a job in the winter time, and I could be homeless at any fucking second. So I couldn't get him anything super amazing or expensive, but I still tried. Did that go well? Let's just say I remember him distinctly. Like, I tried to communicate. Let's just say, imagine him opening up his gift at the dinner table, and then his dad was like, so what she get you? And then he just said, just some stickers and pins. And that pissed me off beyond belief. But even worse is that I opened the gift he gave me. He got me a pair of pearl earrings. I don't like pearls. And especially, I also showed up to Christmas dinner wearing pearl earrings. So he basically got me an identical set of earrings I already had. Anyway, then I got alcohol in me, and let's just say the night took a turn, and let's not talk about it further. It's depressing me. It wasn't the best gift ever, but it's still like, if I got that gift, I would at least be grateful that it's like, oh, look, she hand painted us during one of our most special events as a fucking memento, and she put in a lot of effort to show me, like, verbally and physically that she still cared for me. She painted this with love. She got me as much as she could. I also got him a few other things, like some candies. I don't know. I just feel like he could have been more grateful. Anyway, I remember another ex I had. my ex Liam, his birthday. Oh wait, let's backtrack. I remember there was another time where I basically was struggling out in hell during the winter, but I still wanted to make things good. I had a bunch of like CVS fucking extra bucks. I had like $35 worth, and I heard his family say that they really, really were craving like the like candy canes that you could get in like Sour Patch Kids or Gushers flavor or Starburst flavor. So I splurged. I got those candies. I got some chocolate coins. I got some treats for them to hang up on their tree and to put in their little stockings and goodie bags. I also did a little shoplifting, I'm going to be honest. I was like, let me get his mother this really nice necklace that I would keep for myself. But you know what? I think she deserves something nice. Mind you, she's a rich lady in Marin. She probably already has real diamond necklaces. I was naive and artistic. I just was trying to be nice. I I made handwritten cards for each of his brothers and like sprayed it with like perfume and stuff and explained how they were a very wonderful brother to my boyfriend Liam. His other sister, Eastland, that fucking bitch. I hate her to this day. I didn't know her style. I was trying really hard to get her a nice gift, but simply put, did it work out? I tried to like give her some stud earrings, but I guess they weren't fully her fashion taste or whatever. Like not Y2K hippie, like whimsigoth enough for her. So she wasn't fucking with it. I literally saw her open my gift and like read my card and look at my earrings and snarl. And I just thought to myself, wow, these rich bitches are, I mean, like, they're not even rich in hindsight. It's more like they're house poor, or like they used to be rich and they have all the bougie tastes, but like all of them are white trash. And so they're like, they're like ever so slightly upper middle class. They just had a nice house in a nice area and bougie taste. But they were all fucking awful dirt grub people. I hate every single one of those bitches. The only reason I have not cursed them out really fucking hard and fucked them up is solely because I am on good terms with my ex-boyfriend Liam. Yeah, but I swear to God, that's a ticking time clock in itself. It's like he already moved out. I can curse him out any fucking day. Let's just say there was a lot of eye rolls, there was a lot of snarls, there was no thank yous, the candy canes didn't get eaten, and I thought to myself, wow, I'm struggling at home, and I wasted all the fucking cool extra bucks I got. Like, that was almost $40 worth of, like, free fucking money I could have used at that store to, like, stock my fucking cabinets, and instead I used it on treats that these ungrateful loser assholes did not fucking eat despite saying they wanted. I I did get his mom the necklace. Like, she wasn't super wowed by it, but she did wear it at the dinner table despite you seeing that she wasn't impressed by it at all. But it was still sweet of her to do that. I smiled and blushed because it means a lot to me when someone shows that they care about my gifts. And then there was. Oh, and then I remember I actually did get them all like some like soaps, like artisan soaps and like perfume samples I had. And then, but one of the older brothers that my ex Liam has, Julian, disgusting fucking cunt. He basically was like, "Oh, Ralph Lauren. I haven't worn this since middle school. Yeah, I already have some of this like in my bedroom actively." So, and then like it was one of those things where his tone of voice and the way he said it was like halfway trying to. It's like I couldn't tell if he was trying to bond with me, but just being a little awkward about it, or if he was just like passive aggressively shitting on me. Either way, fuck him. Like, when he walks by, he smells like fucking dingleberries. He's a white man that does not clean his asshole properly after taking a shit. So, fuck him. Oh, that pissed me off all over again. Anyway, let me not think about it too hard before I start leaving mean Yelp reviews for people's businesses. And also, mind you, like those same older brothers, yeah, my ex Liam got like his older brothers amazing gifts, like t-shirts from their favorite fucking animes, super rare, expensive vintage ones, handcrafted and all that. He got his oldest fucking brother, the worst one, this Xbox controller that had like when you press the button in the middle, a hologram flashed across the screen of the fucking controller, showing like a visual of all the favorite characters and their scenes and shit. It was fucking tight. It was amazing. He wanted to show he cared for his brothers. Those same brothers were like, "Oh, nice, man." Didn't say thank you, sat their ass down and stared at their gifts, and Liam just stood there and just realized they didn't get him shit. They did not get him shit. At all. But at the same time, they treated everyone in their family like that. Like, even their mother was like, "Hi, I got you all expensive blankets from fucking Williams Sonoma. They're all made of real Sherpa and they're super soft and cozy. I got them for each of you. Also, here's some expensive candles and here's this and here's that." And each and every single one of them, including my ex Liam, just were like, "Oh, like, Jesus." Anyway, White trash families are so amusing because they just are so fucking depressing. They all hate each other. It's like, oh my god, you all hate each other so hard. Semi related, I remember I dated this one dude, and I swear to fucking god, his sister dated his high school bully. There was like a 9 year age gap between these siblings. And she just went, oh yeah, so he bullied you in high school? Cool, I don't care. He's gonna be fucking the shit out of me and at every single family dinner now and insulting you whenever he gets the fucking chance. Some people are just rotten to their core, and you just gotta tough through it. Anyway, eventually time rolled, time passed. My fucking uh I could bring up Valentine's Day with Liam, but I won't because even that day it's kind of depressing. Let's just say I went all out for us, and I can't tell if I blacked out in rage or if my brain is just really repressing the memory. But let's just say I got him some gifts and some sweets and baked goods. He was not a sweets guy. It didn't work out, or like it was for both of us to share. I got him his favorite candies and stuff, and some really nice treats that I loved and wanted to share with him because they were so. I don't want to talk about it. Mm. I will say it was my mistake for not remembering that he doesn't really like sweet, but I have also seen him like power through like tons of chocolates and sweets too. So he says he doesn't, but then we'll eat them. I don't know. Anyway, Liam's birthday eventually rolled around, and I was like, I'm gonna put an effort on a gift to show him I love him. So I should get him stuff that he likes. And I went to Whole Foods and I got him a bunch of like artisanal fucking chocolates and shit that were really like it's like ooh Belgian chocolate with fucking marshmallows in it. Sounds great. Let's get it. Ooh, he really likes this brand for chips. I should put him in here because he loves this brand of like kettle chips. Especially, I think this is his favorite flavor. Ooh, I should get him this, this, and that. Oh, look, he loves peanut butter. I should get him this Reese's peanut butter like treat. This could be great. And I like filled up my bag with like some stuff like vintage candies that he said he hasn't had in a while. This, and that. I tried really fucking hard. And I also was like, I don't know, is this gift just like full of candy? I don't want it to be just candy. I should have something tied together. I wrote him a heartfelt card because he loves getting cards from me because I always pour my heart and soul into them. I handmade a card and painted it. Did that? Oh, look, lightning strikes twice, and it fucking blew up in my face both times. And I also, what else did I get him? I got him some chain necklaces because I recognized that he was a cool tone, and I was like, oh, a cool chain would look great on him, like especially one with like chrysocolla or like blue crystals in them, and so that I don't know, I feel like it would tie into like it would make him pop and look good. And like I thought, okay, is this like a selfish thing to get him? Because I don't know. He did say he doesn't wear jewelry, but that he could be open to receiving some. And what better jewelry than like some a necklace that matches the color of his eyes to show that I care. Anyway, let's just say I thought I was going to give him the gift in private. Instead, he opened it in front of his entire fucking family. And then basically his family just stared me down and they already didn't like me. And he kind of just stared at the gift. And I was like, "So what do you think?" And then he was like, "I mean, I'm not really like a sweets guy, so." And like, but mind you, the entire time for like ages, because I was really trying hard to plan a nice gift for him. He was like, "Baby, I'll be happy with anything you give me. I don't even care. I don't even need a gift. Anything you give me at all, I will be happy." And then I gave him a gift, and then he just openly embarrassed me in front of his family by being like, even his older brother, the one who has the dingleberries that you can smell when he walks past you, he just was like, "So what's the theme here?" And I said, "Uh, treats and snacks and chain necklaces and a card because I care." And he was like, hmm. And there was just a massive fucking silence. And then, yeah, it broke my fucking heart when my ex was like, I mean, I'm not really a sweets guy, so. And then just was so fucking ungrateful. And yeah, that was kind of. So anyway, I remember after that point, it was just like this thick looming energy of, I'm pretty sure I should leave this man, but when will I? Anyway, let's just say I'm grateful that I left him shortly after at the start of December. I was trying to do like matching pajamas and shit with him, but a lot happened and I was like, never mind. I even thought to myself, I don't want to deal with another fucking Christmas with his shitty ass family. I don't want to deal with more ungrateful behaviors. I don't want to deal with more shitty bullshit. And this guy sucks. So I broke up with him. So on the right side, at the end of telling the story, I can at least remember the way he cried into the phone. After I broke up with him and begged to have me back and just broke down sobbing. I don't care. Because, yeah, I broke down sobbing in front of him many times. We're still on good terms, though, don't worry. Anyway, another story for gift giving. Actually, I think that might be the last depressing story I have about gift giving. Oh, wait, no, I have one more in me. Yeah, I do. Morgan. I entirely forgot I did this for Morgan. I forgot. But it was one of the, like, smaller turning points in our dynamic. Because he was venting to me about constantly being sad and depressed. And I was like, I should try my best. To, like, I was like, I can make an effort. I was like, you know what? I had some, like, spare crystals and stuff that I thought would really help with his mental health. Or at the very least, they're, like, grounding tools. I suspected he had autism. So I thought, okay, at best, like, they could have spiritual benefits. At absolute worst, they can make him like more chill by just like holding them whenever he gets stressed to ground himself, so that he's not just constantly crying in the fetal position at home and punching walls and shit. I remembered his favorite fucking chocolates. I remember it's like, I'm gonna get him like these Ghirardelli caramels and mint chocolates. I'm gonna get him like a handwritten card, and I don't think I painted that one because I just thought that's bad fucking luck. I'm not risking this again. I got him a normal fucking mini card. Did I paint it? I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't give a fuck. I got him some crystals that were basically rooted in grounding and like were good for like cleansing the mind, like some amethyst and some fucking I forget the long selenite. Yeah, that. And I got him like something else. I think I got him like a small little bracelet just because I thought, hey, I want to be nice to him because at times he was nice to me. Like, hell, when I broke up with Liam, he actually was there for me to like hold me and make sure I was okay and tell me that like I was valid for leaving him and it was fucked up. And he actually, it meant a lot to me that he supported me after I left Liam because I was not in a good mental state when I left Liam. And he was there to like fuck me and make me feel happy and for remember that there's good in life, that I don't have to tolerate shitty behaviors, even though he eventually became one of the shittiest people I've ever dated. But and to sum this story up, to wrap it up, let's just say I got him a few more things in that fucking little bag of gifts. But it was just like me saying, hey, dude, I know you're going through really hard times right now, but just so you know, you always have people in your corner. Never hesitate to reach out. We don't have to be the closest, but you have a long life ahead of you, and I see amazing potential in you in terms of like achieving the goals you want in the future you want, and it's going to come out fantastic. Just trust and believe. Amen. And I also mentioned some Catholic shit in there too because he's Catholic. And I remember just, I gave him the gift. He went through it, silently stared at it, went through it, and just was like, thank you. I was like, do you like it? I don't know. And I just was like, oh yeah, I remember, I also got him some other treats. I got him some Korean snacks, like strawberry milkshake chips and wafers. And he just kind of was, it seemed like he didn't know how to react. But he did eventually, like, tell me with time, like, that he did truly appreciate my gift, that he just wasn't emoting it well, but that he was very grateful. And he actually put some of the crystals in his like house right next to like his bed and his mantle with all his family photos. And then he put other crystals in his car so he could see them every day, and that he actually did like, he even told me, he was like, I physically have kept, like, the more we dated, he was like, I have physically kept every single card you have ever given me because I think they're sweet. I love that you do that for me. I love that you show that you care. And whenever I'm having a hard time, it makes me feel good to know that you're there for me. And he even showed me too. He pulled out the cards. He told me that whenever he gets the chance, he can like take it out of his cabinets or a dresser drawer and look at it, or that sometimes before bed, when times get tough, he reads it just to smile and blush again. I don't know. He is a pathological liar, so I don't know what's real or fake, and it doesn't matter much because we aren't. I don't know. But I will say this: I was at least very touched to hear that, and that's, I think, that's the end goal. Oh God, am I gonna cry? The end goal is just like, this is someone who feels happy, and I made them happy, and that makes me feel good. And it's touching. I like receiving gifts, I do, but sometimes even just giving them is cathartic because it's like, if I have the chance to show someone how much they meant to me or that I loved them, then I want to make sure I do it and I do it well. It sucks when the efforts aren't reciprocated. It sucks when you do it for the bad people, but it's okay because at least I know in my heart that I tried. I tried enough where I risked losing out on fucking food in my cabinets during hard times, or risked out on being less abundant or having less change in my pocket at risk of being homeless, just so I can get you those fucking bumper stickers and those pins related to all your interests that I remembered, and this, and that. I remember my expat number two, he actually did, like, he didn't realize he fucked up really hard with me emotionally. But he did sit me down and he actually pointed out like each part of the gift that he did like and appreciate. He didn't really fuck with the bumper stickers just because it's like, he thought they were a little corny, admittedly. But he still put them on his car because he was like, it's still a gift from the girl that I actually really like. Even though we broke up like a week later. Wait, no, more like 2 days later. Jesus. And he sat me down and pointed out like how he actually did really like the letter and the words on it, and that he like supposedly did like the painting. And I was like, no, you don't. You fucking snarled when you saw it. You were disgusted. And he was like, that's because I didn't, my eyesight's bad. I didn't know what it was at first. But then when I noticed it, it was a painting of us on Halloween, the night that we decided to be each other's boyfriend and girlfriend. I was touched and flattered, and I love it actually. And I'm gonna hang it up. And then he even pointed out which out of like the 10 pins I got him that he loved and which ones he didn't like so much. There's like three where he was like, these ones are not so much, but the other ones I love. And he wore them around me. So he wasn't totally a bastard himself, you know? And I remember Liam, for one Christmas that we spent together, he was very sweet. He got me some nice emerald earrings and a switchblade that was rainbow effect and a Tomie t-shirt and this and that. And he really did show that he loved me, and he really showed me that he really cherished me as a girlfriend. We hadn't even been dating that long, but he surprised me with so many gifts and like things and items to show that I really meant a lot to him. And then because he knew that I cared about him and that I probably was the first person ever to show him actual love and like truly make him feel like he mattered and that he was loved. It's why we're still on good terms to this day. Like there's a mutual understanding of that. We both have added a lot of benefits to each other's life, and he's a wonderful guy, trust me. I remember I was a bit embarrassed though because then he unwrapped his gift after I got all the like cool art supplies and this and that from him, and I just thought, oh shit, because I didn't know we'd be going so ham for like the fuck, because we only were together for like two, maybe like barely three, more like 2 months at that point. But and then he opened up my gift and it was like this really nice Full Metal Alchemist T-shirt I got him, like a super rare, unique looking one, and some of his favorite like Reese's Pieces candies, and a card. And he loved the card. He loves all of my cards. He also keeps all of my cards. He has them on his bedroom mantle every day, and he also reads them when he's depressed. He's a sweetie pie. But his reaction at first was like a little underwhelming, but at the same time, he was grateful about it. And then he put on the T-shirt the same day and just was telling me how grateful he was to have me in his life. And I don't know, I tried, but I am grateful that he loved me and thought of me, and vice versa. And we were still getting to know each other. I still feel a little bad that I fucked up that one gift, though. But anyway, it's okay. If it makes you feel any better, the Christmas where we broke up, where I had to return the matching pajamas we were gonna have and all that, like, I'll put it to you like this: he wasn't a bad. I remember I kind of thought to myself, I don't want to give this man a Christmas gift, but at the same time, he's done a lot for me, and I don't want him to just have nothing on Christmas, or like, and just deal with his shitty fucking family. So I got him like three massive jumbo packs of, those packages you can get for like $10, where you can get like fucking 30 bags of chips. I got him like three of those shipped to his house, as well as a fuck ton of goldfish and a fuck ton of Cheez Its, because I knew those were his favorite savory snacks. And he actually smiled like he went fucking nuts when he found those. He loved those. He was like, this actually was the best Christmas gift of all of the fucking gifts I got. Like, his sister gave him a model fucking dinosaur. He hasn't built that shit to this day. Why? Because he was just like, my fucking ex-girlfriend showed that she still cares about me and got me enough fucking snacks to last me till the end of fucking January. He was lit. Oh, yeah, he was ecstatic. Uh, I love giving gifts to people. I won't mention this passing Valentine's Day, but let's just say I remember, actually, I will. A recent ex of mine, he was like, he said he never got gifts for Valentine's Day ever. And I just was like, I went all out. I got him succulents because I knew that he used to have some that sadly perished. I got him coconut and vanilla flavored incense since I knew those were his favorite smells, and that his apartment sometimes could be a little rough smelling because he lived in a weird neighborhood and it's hard to like take care of your place as a single dad. He was trying his best, but it's like, sometimes you want a sensual environment, and his weak ass candles couldn't always do well for that. And he also like I got him some crystals, like those and what you call it? It's on the tip of my tongue. I got him some jade crystals. No, not jade crystals. Geodes. I got him a shit ton of geodes. And I also made him some like house made strawberry orange whiskey. And I had a great time doing that. And I also it's an inside joke between us that like we always joked that we should get ring pops and like the sour syrup candy from the store if we ever find it, so that then we could do freaky sex stuff in my butthole. I know, strange, but hot. I would still do it. My pussy just clenched as I said that. Yeah, I'd still do it. We would have got freaky and nasty. I couldn't find ring pops, but I did find a card program where they actually did have like a ring pop as the image and it said sucker for love. And so I made like a poem and like a fucking love, like just I compared him to every single item. I was like, you sparkle like these gems. I want to grow something substantial with you like these succulents. You're just sweet and intoxicating, just like this house-made strawberry, like orange whiskey I got you and made you myself. Cause and I told him all the reasons I adore him and his little strawberry orange curls and his big, beautiful blue eyes. I did something related to his blue eyes. I think I got him something blue. I don't fully remember. But I went all out with gifts because I was like, this nigga means a lot to me. And he held me down during hard times when I had lost my job last October and I met him in December. He did a lot to show me that he was someone who was worthy of my attention. And he was wonderful for that period of time. And I remember he got my gift and he actually almost cried. It was extremely sweet. The gifts he got me, oh, let's not bring it up. Okay, I'll just sum it up like this. He promised he would write me some sort of handwritten love card card that would describe all of his feelings for me so I would never be able to deny it. Instead, he pussied out and got me a card that had multiple spelling errors in it and just said, Happy Valentine's Day. It was nice to meet you. Bitch. He got me chocolate strawberries, which is funny because I have openly talked about how I fucking hate chocolate strawberries. Like, really, he was like, I got you something, and came to the bed naked with them, and I said, Oh, I fucking hate those. And he was like, Oh, shit. He got me a teddy bear, and I still have her to this day. Hello, Ruby, we love you. But I did kind of question him. I was like, Did you get this on clearance? Because there's a stuffed animal. Like, she has a Christmas tree on her body and it's February. You can be on it. You can just tell me. It's funny. And he was like, No, no, I swear. He was like, It's from some sort of program where, like, every teddy bear you get, like, helps the trees in nature grow. And I was like, Okay, I'll choose to believe that. And, what else did he get me? I don't remember the rest, really. Just, but I do remember some sweets were gotten. Yeah. And let's not talk about the rest of Valentine's Day, or actually, to sum it up, he took a massive shit in the very small hotel room that we got, and it flooded the place so bad that I actually almost started vomiting like a fucking cat on the floor. And I didn't even get the sex I wanted. Yay! Anyway. He did give me some flowers, though. I love the flowers. I was still grateful for the gifts. I just kind of thought, wow, I put in all that effort towards his gift, and he didn't with mine. And I couldn't even get the sex I wanted. Really? Like, I'm grateful, but it's like, damn, nigga. Like, how did you get me the item that I said I hated? But he made it up to me because then the following, like, he basically, like, the very next day, he opened up to me and said that he actually fully loved me, and that he was just scared to say it because it was way too soon of us dating. And I orgasmed on the spot. Like, it just was like, I have something to tell you. Okay, go ahead. What is it? I can't tell you. It's but I'm scared, and I said, go ahead. I love you. And then he just kind of paused on the phone and got quiet, and I just was like, I just come. And then he was like, did you just fucking orgasm? And then later on, he told me that was the best possible fucking reaction I could have gotten. Booyah! And yeah, and then like a few days later we had this nice little day trip to Petaluma and he got me a nice sapphire ring and another ring that looked more like it was some sort of rougher like sapphire chrysocolla material, but both rings were beautiful. He was like, I remember you said since like last Christmas that you wanted this ring, but neither of the guys you were seeing got it for you, so I wanted to be the one to get it for you. And that really touched my heart. It's like, oh, I love it when I get a gift and it just people show to me like how much it fucking means, you know? like that it meant something, that thought came into it and process. Oh hell, I got another story for you. This one's a family one. I remember one year, like I had money saved up for my summer job that I was debating on spending on a camera because I already made was like, yeah, the economy. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to leave this place quite as easily with $1,000 in my bank account. I'll just buy a camera so I can at least like work on my film career, like while I'm at school and make videos and stuff. My mother, I remember she came to me in the kitchen one day. She was like, "Hey, Tamia, have you thought about what you want for Christmas?" And I said, honestly, probably just like, there's not anything I want. Like maybe just like a handwritten card to show how much I mean to you, or like, how about like even just money so I can save up towards buying a camera. She's like, "Oh, you don't want us to buy you a camera?" I said, "Honestly, no, because I'd rather just have like one that has all the specific capabilities I want, like color footage, like really nice color, really nice HD, great sound, great this, great that. I want it to be something really, really high quality and like specific, like a video camera. And I would want to only like I'd want to be able to pick it out myself. So actually, the camera is the last thing I'd want. She just was like, oh, are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure." And I was like, "Did you get me a camera?" She's like, "No, no, we didn't get you a camera." Guess what? I opened a few weeks later the world's shittiest photography camera. And my mother also stressed that it cost a lot of money. And I just had to do this fake ass. Oh my god, this is so. Oh, I'm so touched, guys. I'm about to cry. Oh, this is so great. Thank you. And my mother was like, "Look at that fake ass response." And she it was like, "And we got you video, and we got you photography classes too." I did not want to be a photographer. I wanted to be a cinematographer. Entirely two different things. Thanks for remembering that about me, family. Ah, and yeah, that camera just barely got fucking used, and it had basically didn't have any good zoom. It didn't have any good capturing of anything. I was still grateful to receive it. I was still grateful they tried, but Jesus fucking Christ, it's like I would like and I didn't get a card, so it was like, oh okay, yippee. I don't remember if that was the exact same Christmas I got my mom that bracelet that she didn't even really fucking wear ever in her fucking life, but you know. So yeah, if you're taking anything from these tales of gifting gone wrong, then I'll put it to you like this. If you want to gift someone to something, try to like research their interest beforehand heavily so that you don't accidentally give some shitty little mushroom abalone shell stud earrings to like this hippie bitch who turns out is more into like Stevie Nicks, like whimsigoth, like type shit. Well, she had ugly fashion anyway. Fuck her. She should have been grateful with what she got. I don't know. It's like, bitch, I barely know you. It's like, you should be grateful that you got fucking anything. I want it to be sweet. It's like, you got candy and a card and just, okay, fuck you. Oh, actually, this also is another reminder. Funny enough, it was right before actual Christmas with this family. Like, right after Thanksgiving, like that mellow spot. There was a point with them where I decided, like, I'm gonna be, like, I kind of, they had their, uncle passed away after Thanksgiving. I spent with them like the year before. And so I got them all a gift when they all came back for like the next Thanksgiving. I was like, "Hello everybody, I got you a gift." And since I already knew they weren't very emotional people, I just like basically handed them the envelopes and stuff. I made them cards anyway because I was like, "Fuck you, I'm making you cards." And it said, "I know we haven't always gotten along, but I do care for your family and thank you for being a good brother, Liam." Didn't make it too sappy or personal. Didn't care if they gave a fuck about the cards or not. It was for me. But they all got to open up like nice, like huge photos of like their uncle and them around the family table. Like last time they all like went to dinner with their family, and last time they got to eat with him, and like they seemed really touched, and they said thank you, and I think I got a hug from a few of them. And his mother, who like was on rough terms with me, she actually did kind of start crying, and she hugged me super tight and said that she was so glad I was dating her son and that she was very grateful to get to know me. So, and it's like, yeah, and they seemed to really like it, and they all had their copies, and that made me happy. Sometimes just the act of giving a gift makes me happy. I don't really need much. Ideally, respect. Like, I remember after fucking Valentine's Day with Jared, all the shit I got him, and it didn't stop him from trying to keep me up all fucking night and doing sexually abusive shit to me the very next time he met up, which soured our relationship, and then also was a bad omen because he worsened it as the longer I gave him more chances. Whenever he, And then, of course, with my mom, I got her that gift. Didn't stop her from threatening to punch me on the face on Christmas Day. Yay! It's like it'd be nice if people could treat me nicely. That would be wonderful. Show me that my gift meant something to you. Show me that it's fucking struck a chord with you, that it affected you, that I affect you in a way that is positive. Please do. Like, I just, And also, try to be careful so that you don't accidentally give, like, rich ladies in Marin County who probably like diamonds, cubic zirconia. And probably be careful that you don't gift soap to men who don't wash their ass. And probably be careful that you don't accidentally get sweet items for your boyfriend who's more of a savory person, even though you've seen him munch on sweets a ton of times. Hmm. Anyway, yeah, and also some people, it's like don't give them gifts because you think you'll win them over. Because let's just say, me getting the family like photos of their like them with their deceased relative printed out in HD and stuff, and doing this and doing all the nice things I did for them, cleaning, cooking, gifts, all of that did not stop them from banning me from the very next Christmas and being spiteful and shitty and rude as fuck to me. It didn't it didn't make my relationship with Liam any better. It actually worsened it. And it's like, just yeah, some people are going to be shitty regardless of if you get them a gift or not. So if they're already shitty, they probably don't deserve a fucking gift. And if you do give them a gift and they're shitty about it, don't give them another one. That's something my ex Liam has made the mistake of plenty of Christmases, and I've seen him like 2 to 3 Christmases in a row get his family fucking gifts, and then he doesn't get shit. And then he's like, oh, I spent a lot of money on their gifts and they didn't even say a thank you. It's like, yeah, that's their character. Like, you should have learned your lesson with how they treated me and how they treated you that year, and stop expecting shit different. Like, anyway, peace out.